Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nessa Jane and today we are going to be going over how to recreate this look here using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. So I wanted to do a first impressions video on this palette. I got it during my Ulta haul and I just wanted to test this out because I love the Modern Renaissance palette, so I wanted to give this one a try. And then also you will probably notice that my look is a little bit different compared to the rest of the video. Well, that is because my camera or something cut out to where I had to recreate this look, and so I recreated it this morning before I went to work, but I didn't put any like false lashes or wing liner on because I'm gonna go work out. So I might look a little bit different. Essentially the shades and the shadows that I used, are the same on this eye look, and honestly even without the wing liner and the false lashes, still is a very stunning look. So and then also the lip color is different, but I love this combination of lip and eyes. So with that being said, if you are new to my channel, I want to thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. If you end up liking this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And then also don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Also be sure to hit that little notification bell off to the side there to get notified for any of my future videos. And now let's get started into this Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette tutorial. Okay, you guys, we are going to get started using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. I am super excited to dive into this. So the first shade that I am going to be diving into is going to be this shade here called Eden. And we are going to use Eden as our transition. So I already have my eyes primed and set, and then I also have just like some of the rest of my complexion done, just foundation, concealer, and some light contour, because I know that I get messy with eyeshadows and I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't making a giant mess. Wow, talk about pigment. That is gorgeous. Super pretty color, super vibrant. I am in love, and I'm just gonna move Eden up. Okay, so Eden was phenomenal. It was very easy to blend, super pigmented, and a little bit goes a long way. I did notice a little bit of fallout with the eyeshadow palette, but it's like not anywhere near the Subculture palette, so I am loving it so far. Okay, the next shade I'm gonna go into is called Saturn, and I'm gonna use Saturn to build in my, and I'm hopping in with a Lexi 229 blending brush to build up my transition, because with Saturn I just want to focus it underneath where I set that transition, because I still want Eden to show through, but I also want Saturn to, and I know, yeah, crazy pigmented. And just kind of move Saturn and back and forth motions. Okay, so Saturn was a little bit more, well, it wasn't a little bit more difficult to blend out. It was still about the same quality. I felt like it was a little bit more patchy on the eyes, but overall, like, it still blended seamlessly, so it was amazing. It worked very well. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to be diving into is called Parallel, and it's this dark brown shade here, and I'm going to be using that for my outer V. Okay, so Parallel is, again, extremely pigmented, extremely easy to blend, and extremely beautiful. It is a little bit more of a darker shade, so it takes a little bit more time, but it still looks amazing. I'm very, very impressed. Like, this is the modern renaissance all over again. I'm really, really enjoying the shades in here. Like, this is just awesome. Okay, so the last shade that I'm going to be going into is this shade here called Pyramid, and it's this bright yellow shade. And for Pyramid, I'm going in with this Tarte. It's from their Unicorn collection. I like to use this for shadows. Okay, we're gonna see what this looks like without wetting the brush. Okay, you guys, so this is what the completed eye look looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my edges, put on some wing liner, put on some false lashes, and then I'm going to put on the rest of my complexion, and I will be back to do the bottom lash line with you guys. Okay, you guys, I am back. I have the rest of my complexion on my face, and then I also popped on some wing liner and some false lashes. And so now we're going to do the bottom lash line, and to start off on the bottom lash line, we are going to be taking that shade Eden blender brush here. We're gonna just pop that on the bottom lash line. Use a light hand when you're doing the bottom lash line. Holy smokes, this is super pigmented, like crazy, crazy pigmented. All right, and then we are going to hop into Saturn. And with Saturn, we are going to be placing that on the bottom lash line as well. And we're gonna focus it more towards the top portion of our bottom lash line. So we'll wanna place it right about here, and we're gonna press it in very lightly because it is so pigmented. And then just kind of carry that downwards. Okay, and so once we have Saturn applied, we are of course going to we're going to then hop into this shade here called Parallel, and we are going to be placing that just on the outer corner of our bottom lash line. And I'm using that same brush that I used with Saturn. I'm using the 221 Lexi brush. Okay, and there we have the completed eye look. I am absolutely loving how this turned out. I think it turned out beautifully. The yellow shade is insanely pigmented. I mean, all of the shades were insanely pigmented, and they were super easy to use. You know, you had a normal amount of fallout in this palette, but it wasn't anything crazy. It's not like I'm losing a whole bunch of product. It reminded me, the formula was almost exactly like the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm just in love. Like, I love how this look turned out. So, but last but not least, to finish off this look, I need to put on a lipstick, and the lipstick that I'm going to be using is the NYX Slip Tease. I don't know what shade this is in. This is one of those that I got from, oh, it's in Entice. These are one of those, you know, that I got within the NYX haul, and I haven't tried this formula out, so I wanted to try it out on camera for you guys and let you know what I think. It's kind of like a very mauve-y, purpley tone. Okay, and there we have the completed look. My thoughts about the NYX Slip: I feel like they come off a little bit patchy, and it kind of moves around on the lips. It's comfortable feeling. It's not drying. It's not like a liquid lipstick. But like this shade, like it kind of looks like it has a little bit more of like a pink tone to it. And to me, it's just coming off as like straight gray purple. So like a straight mauve color. And I don't really know if it goes with this look. Like, I think it looks fine, but I don't think this is like my favorite formula from NYX. But overall, like I wanted to try it out. I think it turned out okay. So okay, you guys, so that concludes today's video on using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. I absolutely love, love, love this palette. This palette is just insanely gorgeous, has a beautiful array of shades in here. You can do neutral, you can do bold, and I am just so excited to play around with this. I was really impressed with the quality. It's no different than the Modern Renaissance. Now, I don't think the formulas are identical, but I do believe that they're very similar. You know, I didn't get as much fallout with these as like I've heard a lot of people get with the Subculture palettes. So love, love, love this palette. I'm just super excited to play with this some more. I love it. I cannot get enough of it, and how easy the shades are to blend and how pigmented they are. They are just phenomenal. I love it. I love it. I love it. So if you ended up liking this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and then also don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!